This is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone for being here. And please, while you're there, push that like button, because it does help get the algorithms out there so you can find this channel. So today I want to show you another great stitch. Want to mention there's another block coming. There are weekend projects coming, some really fun projects coming. More Afghans stitches, a lot more stitches, holiday projects, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, and everything in between. So please subscribe and like. So today I want to show you this really great stitch, and it's called the Raven Claw Stitch. It's really easy, and it's really a beautiful stitch. I say that about all the stitches, but this is really a keeper of a stitch, and it's really easy, and I'm going to show you just how easy this is to make. You can follow along with me. You can join me, get your crochet hook, and just go along with me. You can write it down. I go slow. I'm visual. I like my tutorials to be visual so you can do the same. So let's get started on this Raven Claw stitch. Now I want to mention that this stitch is acquired by using multiples of 3 plus 3 plus 3 until you get to your desired width, and then you add 2 more stitches. And you can use whatever hook that your yarn requires. I am using an H hook. This is Lion Brand yarn, and today I'm going to use another Lion Brand yarn, and it's a brown, and now I'm going to make a slip knot. So we did our slip knot, so let's get started. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Again, multiples of 3 plus 2. Now I want to mention right here, this is my working chain. These are my chains. Working chain, chains, they look like these. And at the very end is your slip knot. So I'm going to, and we're going to get started. Now we're going to do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. A single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go into that and do a single crochet. Again, a single crochet in the 1, 2, and 3rd chain from the hook. And now we're going to do a single crochet in every chain across. So if you look, we're going into every chain across. And we're going right across and making a single crochet. And this is what it looks like, all your single crochets. So now we're going to start our raven stitch. So we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. We're going to turn our work. In this very first stitch, we're going to go into this very first stitch. And we're going to yarn over and go in there, as if we were making a double crochet. And we're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over again, and we're going to go into the next stitch. And we're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to go into the next stitch, and we're going to pull up a loop. Now I'm going to put this down so you can see what we've done. And I'm going to go in. So I want to mention we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over. You're going to pull through all 7. You're going to chain 1. Very important to always chain 1. And that is your first claw. That's your first claw. So now we're going to make a second claw, but we're going to do this a little different. And this is what we're going to do for the rest of the row. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the last place where we made our last part of the claw. We're going to go in there. We're going to yarn over, go into that stitch, and pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into this next stitch and pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the third one and pull up a loop. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through all 7. All 7. Once you pull through all 7, and I just have a little split in my yarn, so I'm going to fix that right now, you're going to chain 1. Very important to not only close that, but very important to always remember to chain 1. Now we're going to go again. We're going to yarn over, and where we finished that last part of that claw, we're going to go right back in there and pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the third stitch. We're going to pull up a loop. And again, you're always going to have 7 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go through all 7 loops. You're going to chain 1. See how pretty that claw looks? You're going to yarn over. You're going to go back where you ended that last claw, and you're going to go right in there and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into the third one, pull up a loop, yarn over. You have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook. You yarned over. You're going to go through all 7. You're going to chain 1. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go where you finished that last claw. Go in there, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to go through all 7 loops. Chain 1. Again, we're going to go where we finished this last claw. See the claw? One. It almost looks like there's 3 parts of that claw. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go right back where you finished that last claw. Pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through all 7. And if you want, have the hook point or the hook part facing you. It might be easier to get through all 7 if you do that, because I know that's a lot on your hook. Chain 1. Very important to always chain 1. Yarn over. You're going to go into this last one that you made, the last part of the claw from the previous one. Pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over. You're going to pull through all 7. Chain 1. And again, we're going to go, and I pull these apart so you can see the stitches. We're going to go into this one, and this one. This one being the last part of that claw that you made from the previous one. I'm going to go in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, in this last one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through all 7 loops, all 7. And after you do that, always remember to chain 1. Yarn over, right here, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1. Yarn over. That's the last claw that you made. Go in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in this next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in this next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 7, chain 1. Now you're going to have one last stitch left. You're not going to go in where you finished your claw. You're going to go in the very end where you have this chain 2, and it can be kind of difficult to get in there, but you're going to make a double crochet right in this last stitch. You're going to end with that double crochet. This is row 1, this is row 2. So I'm going to show you what we did. We did this and we did this. These are the claws, and I want to show it to you. The claws from the 3 different stitches, 1, 2, and 3. I wanted to show it to you, and I'll show you in this as well. 1, 2, and 3. You can see them. They're right in there. So after you do that, you're going to chain 1. This is going to be a 2-row repeat. So this is going to be row 3 of your 2-row repeat. So you did row 1, right? That was the first part of it when you did the single crochets. You chained the amount that you need for whatever you're going to do, and then you worked your claw. So now this is going to be your 2-row repeat. So after you do the claw, which is row 2, now you're going to do row 3. So you chain 1 and you turn your work. In this very first stitch, you're going to make a single crochet. Then you're going to make a single crochet where that claw stitch is. So here's your claw stitch. You're going to make a single crochet right above it. And right next to it, is your chain 1. So you're going to go in there, and I'm going to pull this out. You're going to go in here, and then after that you're going to go in that chain 1 stitch right here. So let's go. So you did a single crochet in that first stitch, and then a single crochet above the claw stitch, and then a single crochet where the chain stitch is. Again, a single crochet where the claw is. A single crochet where the chain is. And we're going to do this right across. This is row 3 of your 2-row repeat. Row 3 will always be your single crochet, and row 2 will always be you making your claw stitch. And we'll do this right across. So here's your chain 1. Here's above your claw stitch, right above it. Here's your single crochet. You're going to go right in there and make a single crochet, and we're going to do this right across. I go slow. You can write it down. You can follow along with me. I want you to be able to understand and get this stitch. And we're going to go right across. Now don't forget, there's at the very end, there is a chain 1 there. And then where this double crochet is, or the chain 3, you're going to put a single crochet. And that's what it looks like. Row 3, row 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. Chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. You turn your work. Right in this first stitch, right here, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. Yarn over, and pull through all 7 loops. Chain 1. Now we're going to go back into this where we finished that claw, and we're going to do and yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the third stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, chain 1. Now again, yarn over. We're going to go back where we made that last claw, last part of the claw, and go back in there and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. You have 7 loops on your hook. You're going to pull through all 7. Now I want to mention, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into this last one, pull up a loop. I know there's a lot on this hook, a lot of loops. So it's okay for you to get used to it. You can go slow. You don't have to go through all of them at once. Just go with what you're comfortable with, and then chain 1. So go slow in the beginning until you're used to having that many loops on the hook. yarn over, go into the part where you made that last claw, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over. You've got 7 on your hook. Go through them, and like I said, you can go a little at a time, and if you want to hit that last one at the very end by itself, you can. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. So I want to show you again that you just go slow. You just go slow. I'm going to show you. Until you get used to having all of that on your hook. So again, once you go through all of them again, you chain 1. And this is what it looks like after you've chained 1. So then, again, yarn over, you're going to go into this last part of the claw that you made from the previous one and go in there. Pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. This you're doing is row 2. Row 3 will be your single crochets. Yarn over, pull through all 7. Chain 1. This is row 2 of your 2-row repeat. The next row will be your single crochet. Now I also want to mention we're going into single crochets that you made from that last row 3. So that's what we're doing right now. So you're going to yarn over. You're going to go where you made that last part of the claw and go in there. Pull up a loop. Then you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over. You're going to pull through all 7 loops. You're going to chain 1. Okay, yarn over, that last claw, you're going to go in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 7. And I'm pulling these stitches apart in chain 1 so you can see them. So now we're going to make another raven claw. We're going to yarn over, going to go into that last raven claw that you made and that you finished. You're going to go in there and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into this next stitch and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into this next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 7. I'm pulling the stitches, making them a little wider so that you can see it. Chain 1 always, because you've got to work in that chain 1 when you make your single crochets, because you're going to make a single crochet in the raven, and then when you go across, you're going to make a single crochet in this chain 1 stitch. So again, we're going to yarn over, go into the last part of the raven stitch that you made from before, go in and pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 7. And like I said, you can take your time until you get used to going through all the 7 loops, then chain 1. Now we're getting to the end. Yarn over, go into this last, that claw that you made, you're going into the ending of it. Pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 7 stitches chain 1. Now what's going to happen is you have 1 stitch left. You're going to yarn over and you're going to make a double crochet in that last stitch. And here it is. Here are your raven stitches right across. See them, how pretty they are? And again, you're going to chain 1. You're going to turn your work. You're going to go into this first stitch and you're going to make a single crochet where you chained 1, and then you're going to make a single crochet above the raven stitch and a single crochet where your chain 1 is, and you're going to make your single crochets right across, and this would be row 3. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Let me show you here. That's what it looks like. It's really, really a pretty, pretty stitch. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the raven claw stitch. And this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.